Liverpool fans, welcome to another video here on the channel where we follow everything, absolutely everything, that happens with the Reds. And look, today's news is one of those that divides opinions and raises many questions. A big name who arrived with the expectations of an international star is becoming increasingly distant from Arne Slot's plans. We're talking about Federico Chiesa. The Italian striker may be leaving Anfield before he even gets started. But why? What's going on behind the scenes? Stay with me until the end and I'll tell you everything. Federico Chiesa, striker for the Italian national team and former Juventus player, was not selected for Liverpool's pre-season tour of Asia. While his teammates prepare to face Milan and Hong Kong, the Italian remains outside coach Arne Slot's immediate plans. And this is not new. Last season, Chiesa played only for 166 minutes in all competitions, without even exceeding 135 minutes in any of them. The situation raises a red flag not only at Liverpool, but also in the Italian national team. Gennaro Gattuso, Italy's new coach, has already made it clear if he wants to return to the Azzurra, Chiesa needs to play regularly. With the 2026 World Cup on the horizon, the player is racing against time to avoid being left behind. Napoli and Atalanta have already shown interest, and the pressure for him to return to Serie A is only increasing. Chiesa's absence from Liverpool's Asian tour did not go unnoticed by the English and Italian press. Media outlets such as Gazzetta dello Sport and Sky Sports pointed out that the atmosphere between the player and the club is no longer the best. Many journalists see his departure as imminent. Former players such as Fabio Cannavaro reinforced the importance of Chiesa being active in order to return to the highest level. On social media, Italian fans are calling for the striker's immediate return to Serie A among Reds fans. However, feelings are divided. Some believe that the player did not fit into the team, while others lament his lack of opportunities. The mood is one of anticipation and even frustration with the unresolved situation. If Federico Chiesa does leave Liverpool in the coming weeks, the club could free up space on the payroll and in the squad for other reinforcements, especially in the offensive sector, which is still seeking to consolidate under Arne Slot. For the player, the move is practically a necessity with the 2026 World Cup on the horizon. He needs to play regularly to be called up again or return to Italy, with interest from clubs such as Napoli and Atalanta could offer the ideal scenario for this comeback. Liverpool, on the other hand, is likely to make moves in the transfer market if his departure is confirmed. The preseason will be crucial in finding the next steps both for the player and for the board, which needs to resolve the fate of an investment that, so far, has not yielded a sporting return. Federico Chiesa arrived at Liverpool surrounded by expectation. He was an established name in Europe, with decisive performances for Juventus and an important role in Italy's Euro 2020 victory. However, his time at Anfield has been marked by a lack of rhythm, occasional injuries, and very few opportunities. On the pitch, he played only for 166 minutes last season, a surprisingly low number for someone of his caliber. At 27, Chiesa is at a delicate point in his career. He needs to prove that he can still perform at a high level, but he has not been given the necessary playing time. Arne Slot, for now, does not seem to see him as a central part of the project, and time is against him. Competition in the Italian national team is increasing, and the World Cup is approaching. Chiesa is undoubtedly a talent who needs the right context to flourish again. And perhaps that context is not Liverpool. *** from the channel's point of view. Chiesa's situation exposes a common dilemma in big clubs, talent, and international prestige do not always guarantee immediate playing time at Liverpool. The style of play requires intensity, quick adaptation, and a strong connection with the coach's ideas. And perhaps that is where Chiesa has faltered. On the other hand, the lack of real playing time also limits the fans' fair judgment. It is difficult to evaluate a player who has barely taken the field. The decision to release him, if confirmed, could be good for both sides. The club makes room and the athlete gets a fresh start. The important thing is that this is done respectfully, valuing the career of a player who has already shown what he is capable of. So, fans, what does the future hold for Chiesa? Will he rediscover his football away from Anfield? We'll keep following everything closely here on the channel, so like, subscribe, and activate the bell so you don't miss any Reds updates. And comment below. Do you think Chiesa's departure is the best way forward? Stay tuned, because in the next videos there's more hot behind the scenes action straight from Liverpool. See you next time!